5 at 4.
It's what so many people were hoping and praying for. A 10-year-old boy who went missing yesterday morning while on a camping trip with his family has been found alive and well.
It happened in the Uinta County near the Paradise Park campground, and that's where Fox 13's Robert Boyd is live with the story. Robert, first of all, tell us how the boy turned up missing. What happened?
Well, first of all, what a happy ending out here in the Uintas. This thing could have turned out so much differently. And keep in mind, Maleki, he was been missing since Sunday morning, and he was lost alone in these woods. Malachi was, and basically rough terrain, rainy weather, cold weather, missing for about 30 hours, and then just about an hour ago, he was found and reunited with his family, and we captured it all on camera. As Malachi exited the helicopter, being carried by one of the rescue workers, he had a giant smile on his face. He wasn't wearing any shoes or socks. They had to be removed because they were so wet. The 10-year-old was lifted from one set of arms to another, his mother's. More than a dozen friends and family members were eager just to touch him, whether that be a hug, a kiss, or a rub of the hair. Then Malachi began sharing what he did on his adventure.
You said it was awesome? Yeah, it was actually really fun. I hiked like literally 30 miles.
Malachi said he just snuggled up with his coat and slept all night under a rock. Were you scared at all?
Not really, because I just really wanted to get back. So.
How did they find you? Did you see the helicopter?
Yeah, and I started shouting.
Now, more than 100 search and rescue crew members from 5 different counties worked together to find Malachi, but in the end, it was actually a canine unit. It was a dog who sniffed him out, and of course, then the helicopter was able to pick him up and carry him to safety. And coming up tonight at 5 and 5:30, we're going to have much more on this dramatic rescue, including reaction from Malachi's mother, who's probably the happiest woman in Utah tonight. Live from the Uintas, Robert Boyd, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Yeah, just a huge relief for Malachi's parents. He looks like he's in good spirits, but do we know how he got lost in the first place, Robert? What happened?
Well, he was on a family hiking trip near Paul Lake, about 3 miles from here, and apparently he was just getting bored. He decided to wander off and find some mushrooms, and before he knew it, he was lost. He tried to find his way back to the lake, but was unable to, and at that point, again, he just hunkered down and slept the night here in the woods, but miraculously, he made it out unscathed. Very good health, and he was laughing about it, as you saw.
And he mentioned that he'd hiked 30 miles. Is that something that they told you? Was that his guess, or did they say he hiked that far?
That was his guess. Of course, that's something they couldn't really confirm. They did not find him 30 miles away. The radius of the search efforts was about 10 miles from Paul Lake, so he wasn't quite 30 miles away. Obviously, when you're 10 years old, you tend to embellish sometimes. So we don't know exactly how far he was at this point. It probably wasn't 30, but it did appear he walked pretty far. He said he walked pretty far looking for that lake, and he just couldn't find it.
Wow, great ending to the story. Thank you so much for the update, Robert. We appreciate it.